Hello again. This is Unit 21. We have two new notes. Top E flat or D sharp. They've written E flat here. Like normal E flat, middle E flat, but put the first finger of a left hand on and the G sharp key as well. Remember, the little one goes down at the end on the D sharp key. So that's a note 3 staves up on ledger lines, 3 ledger lines up on the treble clef with a little flat in front of it. And top F, also 3 ledger lines up but sitting on the 3rd ledger line. Top F is played like normal F. All you have to do is raise the second finger, the A key, on the left hand. Okay, there's another concept, 3/8 time. 3/8 time isn't a compound time, it's actually a triple time. So, although the notes are grouped in threes, it's regarded as triple time. It's a dance rhythm, whatever the case. I'll just play the example at the top. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Again, in this, quavers become worth 1 count. Crotchets become worth 2 counts. And dotted crotchets become worth 3 counts. Okay. The first piece on this is actually a study number 3 by Garibaldi, and this is in 3/8 time. Be careful of this, don't stop between the bars. Keep going. It's not the whole of the Garibaldi study, it's an abbreviated version. It's in F major. It goes all the way to top F as well. And just be careful, every time you come to B, play it as B flat. Okay. Just watch those staccatos. And also the slurring as well, which contrasts with the staccato. On page 51, there are 2 pieces and an excellent tone study, which I would suggest you learn and play regularly. I'll come to that in a sec. I think I'll play the 2 pieces first, the German dance and the minuetto. Yeah, so Beethoven's German dance and Vivaldi's minuetto. Be careful of the Beethoven at the top of the page, the German dance. It's in B flat major, 2 flats, B flat and E flat. So every time you come to B, every time you come to E, play them as flats. Here we go. It's a dance rhythm, it's in 3/4. That's quite tough, particularly in the high register, because you have Ds, E flats, and Fs. You might want to play D, E flat to F as an exercise. Top D, E flat, and F, and the other way around. Just get used to those top register fingerings. It's easy for me, I've been playing them for a very long time. But when you come to play, if you're a starter flautist and you come to play this, D, E flat, and F, these top register fingerings become illogical. They're not like the low register fingerings. So prepare for that. I'm now going to play the Vivaldi Minuetto. Again, this is in 2 halves. This is in C major. So there aren't any accidentals in it. Just watch the 2nd and 4th and 6th and 7th bars, because you have 6 semiquavers slurred. Don't stop between the bars. Careful, it's in 3/8 as well. Tone development piece, long notes. This is excellent. I'll just show you this. Long notes. In 2s to begin with, and then repeated in 3s, and repeated in 4s, and then repeated all the way down. If you do nothing else with tone exercises, I suggest that you play this, particularly the 2-note one, with long notes, with great attention to the sound. It's chromatic, so you're going B to B flat to A to A flat, and so on. Here we go, and play them loudly. You can play them with vibrato or without vibrato. I think with some of it I'll add vibrato, and some of it I'll omit the vibrato, so you can see. Make sure the first note, the sound you make on that first middle register B, is the tone that you take down the flute. Make sure that B is good. I'll just play you a look. Maybe a good way of doing it is to play a low B first, making sure the embouchure is absolutely right, and then slur it to a middle B. No movement with anything in the embouchure region or jaw. Just support it more with the diaphragm and with the airflow. Make sure the air's going down as the flute. Okay, here we go. hear that sometimes I did vibrato, sometimes I didn't. If you don't add vibrato to it, it gives you a chance to actually hear the tone, to actually hear the quality of the note. I think that's very useful to do. Use ears all the time to hear, listen very carefully to what you're doing. Exercise B has the notes in threes, like so. So it starts on B, B flat, A, B flat, A flat, A flat, G, and so on. It's actually written like this. I went back up by a semitone and then came down in threes, but it's actually written like this: B, B flat A, and then A flat G, and so on. So you can do either. And so on all the way down to low E flat for the moment. Eventually you can take it all the way down to low C when you've learned low C. Peter Wostall actually writes in exercise C 5-note groups: B, B flat, A flat, G, G, F sharp, F, E, E flat. I'll play that for you, just a bit so you can hear it. And that'll take you all the way down to E flat. Very, very good exercise. And then eventually you have a grouping from top B to middle B, middle register B to middle register E flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9-note group. If you practice those every day and you have a routine of tone exercises, i.e. the one I've just played, and you play the scales thus far learnt, which have been, let me just have a look, A minor, G major, I think there'll be F major somewhere as well. Yes, just hang on. It's there. F major, yep, sure. And go back in the book. C major, D major, and so on, back in the book. And you make these your tone, they're your daily practice. And then you add Study 3 by Garibaldi and Study 2 by Garibaldi. First one's on page 50. Study 2's on page 46. And you play those two and then some of the pieces, then that gives you the kind of practice which many professional players use. So tone, scales or technique, studies, and then pieces to finish with. If you practice every day, you'll make rapid improvement. Once a week, I think, is debatable whether you actually will make any progress. It depends on time. A lot of people work, and they have to make a living. And this is just one of the problems with fitting music into that kind of thing. But maybe 20 minutes a day should fix it, really. And as you improve, just increase the amount of time you practice. Maybe, put it up to half an hour, and then gradually up to 40 minutes, and then up to 50 minutes, and then up to an hour. The more pieces, the more repertoire that's learned. Okay. I hope that's useful for you. Bye-bye.